Hey guys, it's Riva, and I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, but I've been working on a lot of projects outside of YouTube for the past weeks, but I'm back and I've got some great videos lined up for you guys. So today I'm speculating what prequel reinforcements for the Republic and CIS we could possibly see in the full game. Knappen helped me a lot with this video, gave me ideas, provided images, so this video is basically a joint effort, so go show him some love in the description. So we've all seen the Assault on Theed gameplay, and we know that the N1 Starfighter, V-Wing, AT-RT and Clone Jump Troopers are the reinforcements we know of so far in the prequels. So starting with Starfighters, there is one that I'd love to play as in the game, and that is the ARC 170. Probably the fan favourite starfighter in the prequels and a big part of some iconic scenes. We can see these guys on the Battlefront 2 cover art. But the thing is, these ships have 3 seats, one of those being a tail gunner. So I don't see DICE using them in ground battles at all. It would look odd flying around the skies. They're pretty much double the size of a V-Wing, and we haven't seen any reinforcements that is suited for more than one player yet. So I believe these will be a space battle only reinforcement. These starfighters were made for deep space battles, and maybe when you're in the menu it would say 1 seat or 2 seats remaining or something like that for other players, so they can join you in your starfighter. We know this starfighter's coming, it just depends if it will be an AI or if it will be playable and if it will be a reinforcement. If it was, then I'd love to play as it. If not, then I'm just glad it's in the game. So as for some special clones, there's loads of different types of clones. So who I think will be coming is the Clone Paratrooper and Clone Commando. The Clone Paratrooper is a specialized clone for airborne missions. And if you don't know this guy, it's the one who searched for Obi-Wan after he fell. These clones have an armor cape around their belt, jetpacks, and a specific role in the Clone Wars. We don't get to see much of them. There's only a few clips of them in the Battle of Utapau and where Ki-Adi-Mundi dies, but they are considered canon, so I'd be all for it if they were a reinforcement. Clone Commando. If developers can take the Clone Jump Trooper design out of the Clone Wars TV show, then I'm almost certain that Clone Commandos are coming. These guys are lethal and basically an advanced version of a normal clone. So when you play as them, you need that feeling that your battle points were well spent. So it's just a perfect opportunity for a reinforcement. If you got any ideas for Republic reinforcements, then let me know in the comments. I only done a few to save the video from being too long. So for the Separatists, we all want Droideka, but we have to look at it from DICE's point of view. They're a tough character to implement, and Dennis Bramville himself said he was unsure and kind of skeptical about the idea of them coming at launch. But they do know that the community wants it. I believe it's definitely coming. We just need to give the developers a chance to really perfect it and make sure it works along everything else. Even though this Droideka is probably everyone's favourite, some of you may know there's a variant of them called the Sniper Droideka. These guys were only in a couple episodes of the Clone Wars TV show. Basically, it has a blaster cannon as its primary fire, and it is very, very accurate. It has a front armor plate to defend itself, and it's basically like a blaster cannon from the 2015 Battlefront, where it's just a blaster and you have a shield to protect your front. It's also their way of rolling around. Because of its defense and accuracy, it is vulnerable at the side. So I think it's a perfectly balanced reinforcement that I could see getting used pretty often, you know, a sniper based reinforcement who isn't too strong but has some capabilities that actually make you want to play as it. So Death Troopers were confirmed to be special characters for the original trilogy. So sounds like the bodyguard system is completely being scrapped. meaning if General Grievous is or isn't in the game, there's still a chance we can see Magna Guards. These guys would add some pretty interesting gameplay moments. Not having a blaster, and even if their heads get cut off, they can still fight. But again, I have no doubt that we'll see these guys. Depends if the developers will give them a blaster or their spears. The spears are definitely what makes them stand out, so dice please. Last one that Knappen showed me is actually the Droid ST AP, which stands for Single Trooper Aerial Platform. Okay, so this is cool. Not gonna lie, I had no idea these things existed, but it looks like a great vehicle to me. It's pretty much the droid version of the AT-RT. It's piloted by one B1 battle droid. It's very fast and has a double blaster setup at the front. It's basically a prequel version of the speeder bike, to put it simply. They're fast and offensive, but you can get shot off really easily. Basically the AT-RT is so perfect for a reinforcement, something fast, something powerful, and has some vulnerabilities. So it's not too OP, I think it's well balanced. So I think it will be perfect for that to be a reinforcement. As always, thanks for watching, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll